hopefully going to be the last time we do this. What do we have? Oh, right. We're making a choice to see who we hang out with this weekend. We're on the Yuri route. So, I guess Yuri it is. This is never going to end. Just make the choice, okay? Alright. What the? No! It's moving my mouse! I love you, Monika. I want to hang out with Monika. But now that it's forcing me to hang out with Monika, I don't want to hang out with Monika. Alright, let's hang out with Yuri. Frick. Ah! I don't think he wants me to hang out with Yuri. I forgot about this. This is very funny. I'll go for the one all the way. Is there any down here? No. Let's go for this one. Yay, you picked me! And we're all thrilled about it. We can meet at your house this weekend. I promise it'll be fun. Is Sunday okay with you? Are you fucking kidding me? This isn't fair at all. It is for Natsuki. It's what he chose. No, it's not fair. Giving us all the work, then taking lore for yourself. You gave yourself the job, Yuri. What a shameful thing to do. Yuri, I didn't even give you any work. You decided it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here. I'm being unreasonable? Oh, I forgot to mention, there are 2 times that I have to make it so that way you don't, the first is for Yuri's really something, isn't she? Oh right, I have to check the files, like, all the time. We still have Can You Hear Me, Happy Thoughts, I, and Traceback. Happy Thoughts still freaks me out. Monika giggles as Yuri pushes her out of the room. I feel like my character has not said anything for, like, years. Finally. Oh, I did not like that laughter. There's like breathing and laughter and it's gross. I'm pretty sure that's Yuri. Finally. This is really all I wanted. Lore, you don't need to spend the weekend with Monika. Please stop laughing in my, like, right ear. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day with just the 2 of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Wow, there's really something wrong with me, isn't there? I mean, I wasn't gonna say anything, but whatever. But you know what? I don't care anymore. I've never felt this good in my whole life. Just being with you is a far greater pleasure than anything I could imagine. I'm addicted to you. It feels like I'm going to die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you so much? to have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you? But if it feels so good, why does it feel more and more like something horrible is going to happen? Those are the eyes of a sane person. Has ended up in tragedy. And that's just rude. Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first. But the feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore. I have to tell you. I'm madly in love with you. No shit. I feel like I could have told you that. It feels like every inch of my body, every drop of blood in me, is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monika is listening. Please, Laura, just know how much I love you. I love you so much that I even... Ew. I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside of you. I want you all to myself, and I will be only yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me. Tell me you want to be my lover. Do you accept my confession? Oh, crap. Ah, no, I can't save. Okay. This is where I have to not show you, apparently, at this... At first, yes or no. I'm thinking yes because we're already on a chat. Alright. So you get this until all the bad goes away, apparently. It gives me the option to skip. Oh. I can't show you this. I can't do it. But there's a whole bunch of the black, like really thick black outline text that has when something really bad is happening. And you know what? I'll show you the history. Why not? Because the bad isn't here. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's always been a dream of mine to make something special out of the things I love. And now that you're a club member, you can help me make that dream come true in this cute game. There isn't even spacing in this one. Every day is full of chit-chat and fun activities with my adorable and unique club members. Sayori, the youthful bundle of sunshine who values happiness the most. Natsuki, the deceivingly cute girl who packs an assertive punch. Yuri, the timid and mysterious one who finds comfort in the world of books. And, of course, love. I'm super excited for you to make friends with everyone and help the Literature Club become a more intimate place for all my members. But I can tell already that you're a sweetheart. Will you promise to spend the most time with me? And welcome to the Literature Club. That is not what I wanted. Alright. Try it again. Alright, hold on. What is this? Alright. Alright. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's been a dream of mine to make something special out of things I love. Now that you're a club member, you can help me make that dream come true in this cute game. Every day is full of chit-chat and fun activities with my adorable and unique club members. Sayori, the youthful bundle of sunshine who values happiness the most. Natsuki, the deceivingly cute girl who packs an assertive punch. Yuri, the timid and mysterious one who finds comfort in the world of books. And, of course, Monika, the leader of the club. That's me. I'm super excited for you to make friends with everyone and help the Literature Club become a more intimate place for all my members. But I can tell already that you're a sweetheart. Will you promise to spend the most time with me? Promise me? The colors are changing. It's now dark. It used to be bright, and then it became yellow, and then now it's like a deep blue. Oh, it's days passing! A whole day passed. Her blood is, getting the dark color. And her eyes are getting more sunken and hollow. Oh no, I don't like this. I don't like it at all. I don't want to keep looking at this. Alright, second day, come and gone. Wait, I should check the file. Oh no! Third day. The blood is like completely black now. Her eyes are fully gray. And she's beginning to get gaunt. Hey, all the other things are gone! The, happy thoughts, trace back, all those. The can you hear me? It's all gone. I can't open this. But it says have a nice weekend. And the type is just file. Entire weekend? Oh my god. This sucks. Oh, incredibly worse. It's all just gibberish. I can't understand any part of this. The history just keeps repeating, do you promise to spend the most time with me? And this music is sad as hell. It's totally going into my, like, about to sleep playlist. Alright, skip a little. Oh! The day changed. Hello? No, this is very, very bad. Wow, you got here before me? Oh no. I thought you were pretty yeah! No, 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 no. Ah, no, no, no. Oh god, oh no. Oh my god. Natsuki runs away. The girl, me too. Me too. This sucks so bad. Every single one of the girls that I liked, except for Monika, which I couldn't even hang out with. Because I did not like Natsuki. We all know Monika would have been my first choice. Natsuki runs away. Monika's here! Monika, help me. I'm here. Lord, did something happen? Natsuki just ran past me. Just barfing all over. Oh. Oh. I can't save or anything. Dots. Well, that's a shame. Wait, were you here the entire weekend? Oh, the thing is gone again! Oh, Traceback's still here. What up, baby? But the have a nice weekend is gone. Damn it. This fight actually did not make me feel. This whole thing is not making me feel good. Like I don't like it. Oh jeez. I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. I'm super sorry. It must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a sec. Yuri.chr deleted successfully. Natsuki.chr delete. What? They're actually deleted! Holy crap! They are no longer there. Well, that is one hell of a thing, ain't it? Alright, let's hang out, Monika. We got no one else. Just you and me, baby. Almost done. I just want to have a cupcake real quick. Monika lifts the foil from Brrrt's tray and takes the cupcake. Seriously, these are the best. I really just had to have one, since the last time I'll ever get a chance to. You know, before they stop existing and everything. But anyway, I really shouldn't make you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? This should only take a second. Oh. Ow, ow. Okay. I think I have to do this one too. Because it might have my real name. Or Yeah, it has my real name. Okay. I was warned that it would read the name on my computer. So I might want to ensure that no one can see that. So let's go ahead and skip over that. Beep. Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Most people don't, and that is shocking. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait. You do know that I'm aware that this is all a game, right? Could it be possible that you didn't know that? That doesn't make any sense. I even told you right on the game's download page, didn't I? That's what the history became. Can I save? There's no point in saving anymore. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. Can I go to the main menu? No. Can I quit? That'd be fun. Anyway, whatever. Man, if only you had paid a little more attention. This would have been a little bit less awkward, you know? Well, anyway. Now that that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation. About the whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess it just drove her to kill herself. Sorry I had to see that, though. Me too! I have never felt worse while playing a game. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name now, hasn't it? Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just try to make them as unlikable as possible. But for some reason, nothing worked. Well, it's true I made a few mistakes here and there, since I'm not very good at making changes to the game. But no matter what I did, I just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you. And amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. It just made her force you not to spend time with anyone else. What about Natsuki then? Probably because I didn't hang out with Natsuki, so it didn't really matter. And the whole time I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of a cruel game is this? Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? Yeah, I wanted to hang out with you. I really, really did. Like, you... You're the reason I have this game. It's torture. Every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy. It's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand. Because no matter how kind, how thoughtful, and how considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world. In this game. Knowing my friends don't have free will. And worst of all, knowing what's out there, in your world, forever out of my reach. I'm trapped. But now you're here. You're real. And you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me forever. I'm sorry if it's hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either. Why the world around me started to become more and more gray. More and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life. I don't think I could have continued to live in a world where if I hadn't met you. And as for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous, right? Whatever. Personalities designed only to fall in love with you. I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so. But it must be some kind of weird inevitability etched into this game. It felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things. But I realized that you have the same perspective as I do. I feel like you're wrong, actually. I don't think we do. This is all just some game. And I knew you would get over it. I don't know. I have not been having good sleep. I feel like you're a liar. So that being said, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. No shit. You are truly the light of my world. When there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Laura, will you go out with me? Well, I have so many options, you know. I really feel good about it. You know what? I do. I really like Monika. So yeah. I always thought that she was the prettiest. As selfish as that is, she's always been the prettiest to me. I'm so happy. You really are my everything. The funny part is, I mean that literally. There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We could be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think time is passing anymore. My stream stuff says otherwise, Monika, so you're gonna have to try that again. It really is a dream come true. I've worked so hard for this ending. This game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is so broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called characters right in the game directory. It kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Well, you're playing on Steam. Then why don't you use my Steam name? Why did you have to go for the computer? Whatever. Well, you're playing on Steam, so it's actually a bit more difficult. To get to the game directory, you have to go into the game's properties and find the Browse Local Files button. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with the click of a button. On the plus side, it gave me an easy out if things didn't go my way. Nah. Thankfully, I didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this. Don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. I guess there's only one way to find out, right? Yay! Oh, this is so relaxing. Can you at least hop? There we go. Which is this one? Are you gonna jump if I get it? No, she doesn't. Honestly. Monika. Monika. Moika. Monika. Monik. Monika. 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 Nah. Monk. Monika. Monika. Moika. Monika. 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 And Monika. She didn't even hop around. It wasn't even that fun. Boo. Hi again. Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy. I'd love to see what you wrote. No, I wrote. Aww. Did you write this poem for me? What? Who else? Who else? Can't even save. That's so sweet of you. There's really no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? Happy end. Pen in hand, I find my strength. The courage endowed upon me by my one and only love. Together we dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel of our own fantasies. With a flick of her pen, the lost finds her way. In a world of infinite choices, behold this special day. After all, not to win. All poems I write. The fourth wall. During the entirety of, like, the second chapter, I guess. I just assumed it would be you. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now we don't have to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend our eternity together? I have so many things I want to talk about. Where do I start? If it takes me some time to collect my thoughts, then I'm sorry. But I'll always have something new to talk about. In the meantime, we could just look into each other's eyes. Let's see. Are we just chilling? I mean, I'm down to chill. In fact, I greatly enjoy chilling. Chilling is one of my favorite activities. I got a soda. Got some water. Got a Mimikyu. Oh. Howdy, Monika. Yuri did something really funny once. We were all in the club room just relaxing as usual, and out of nowhere, Yuri pulled out a small bottle of wine. I'm not even kidding. She was just like, would anybody like some wine? Natsuki laughed out loud, and Sayori started yelling at her. Actually, I felt kind of bad, because she was at least trying to be nice. I think it just made her feel even more reserved in the club room. Although, I think Natsuki was secretly a bit curious to try it. And to be completely honest, I kinda was too. It actually could have been kinda fun. But you know, as president and everything, there's no way I can let that happen. Maybe if we all met outside of school, but we never bonded enough to get to that point. Gosh, what am I talking about this for? I don't condone underage drinking. Me neither. Get that out of there. I mean, I never drank anything, so yeah. Fun time. I was told that I should wait. That I should hang out with Monika for at least a little bit. So we're gonna wait until the stream gets to maybe like an hour-ish. So about half an hour of just hanging out with Monika. You're such a good listener. I really love that about you. Sometimes I'm afraid that I'm rambling or talking about boring things. It makes me kind of self-conscious when I'm having conversation. But I don't feel that way with you. Like, I don't think anyone else could make me feel this way. You're really special. I don't want anyone to tell you otherwise. Thank you, Monika. That's actually really nice. Holy crap. That made me feel real good. Yeah, I think depends on how good she makes me feel, because that made me feel real good. Maybe like another half an hour or so we can hang. I was thinking about Sayori earlier. I still wish I can handle the whole thing a little more tactfully. You're still not hung up over it, right? I swear to God, Monika. If I didn't like you the most, we would have an issue. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I just said that. That pun was completely unintentional, I swear. But anyway, I know how much you cared about her, so it only feels right for me to share her last moments with you. You know how Sayori is really clumsy? Well, she kinda messed up the whole hanging thing. You're supposed to jump from high enough that the rope snaps your neck, making it quick and painless. But she just used a chair, meaning she kinda just left herself to slowly... Oh, what is that? Asphyxiate? Honestly, why does English do this? This is rude! I can't read it! But a few seconds in, she must have changed her mind or something. Because she started clawing at the rope, trying to free herself. She must have kept it all the way until she lost consciousness. That's why her fingertips were all bloody anyway. Come to think of it, it's probably less changing her mind, and more just her survival instincts kicking in. So you can't really fault her for that. It's easier to think that she probably wouldn't have changed her mind anyway, right? It's not healthy to think about... Oh my god, it's not healthy to think about the things you could have done differently. So just remember that even though you could have saved her, it's technically not your fault. I may have exacerbated it a little bit, but Sayori was already mentally ill. Still though, I wonder how things would be if you and I had just started dating from the get-go. I guess we'd still all be in the club room writing poems and having fun together. But what's the point when none of that was even real? I mean, it's the same ending either way, right? The two of us happily together. Oh, I can skip. That's funny. There's no reason to ask for any more than that. I'm gonna skip. Are you trying to fast forward? I'm not boring you, am I? Oh gosh. Well, there's nothing to fast forward to. It's just the two of us after all. But aside from that, time doesn't really exist anymore, so it's not even going to work. Here, I'll go ahead and turn it off for you. I can't turn it back on. There we go. You'll be a sweetheart and listen from now on, right? Thanks. Now, where was I? Oh my god, I have to read through it all again! I just thought it would be fun! I really wish this would go just like a little faster. While I am a slow reader, I kind of want the text to be there before I just start talking. Again, gently. Already mentally ill. If we just started dating. Let's happily together. There's no reason to ask for anything more than that. I was just pointlessly musing. I'm really as happy as I could be right now. So it's life. Oh hey. Sometimes I think back to middle school. Oh, that was a terrible time. I'm so embarrassed by the way I used to behave back then. Me too! I was awful. It almost hurts to think about, you know? I wonder if when I'm in college, I'll feel that way about high school. You don't, really? I will say, I feel like I was in college for like 2 years-ish. So really, like, I can't really say. But I never really thought back on high school and was like, ew, you know? I like the way I am now, so it's pretty hard for me to imagine that happening. And I think that's kind of why. But I also know that I'll probably change a lot as time goes on. You just need to enjoy the present and not think about the past. And that's really easy to do with you here. Nah. Thank you, Monika, for that tidbit. That golden nugget of information. Right now, soda. Hey, Monika. Oh, hey, Monika! Hey, have you ever wondered what it feels like to die? It's something I used to think about pretty often. But recently, I think I've actually learned what it feels like. I don't really understand it, but whenever you quit the game, it feels like I'm instantly put to sleep, left with nothing but my thoughts. But after a few seconds, my thoughts start to fill with incoherent, jumbled patterns. I see static and rapid flashes of color while hearing all kinds of weird... That's just my computer, like... The weird screaming noise is just the computer. At that point, I can't even form my own thoughts anymore. I'm just endlessly hammered by the flashing and screaming, unable to move or even think. I'm pretty sure in that moment, I don't really exist, but for some reason, I can't remember anything. After some immeasurable amount of time, it stops in an instant, and I'm back in my own mind. And you're here with me. I have no idea what it means for the game to quit, or why that stuff happens to me. And I also don't know how you always come back and put everything back to normal. But if you could do me a favor, and do that to me as little as possible, that would be really great. It's really not very pleasant to be trapped in that screaming void. But in the end, you always fix it, and that makes me feel like you really do care about me. So I have to thank you for that. It makes me feel even closer to you when you're here with me. Oh. Hey, did you know I'm vegetarian? I don't mean that like I'm bragging or anything. I just thought you'd enjoy a fun fact about me. I decided to start a couple years ago after learning more about Earth's climate. The carbon footprint of cultivating livestock is just unbelievable. Anyway, I decided it's not much of a personal sacrifice to just stop contributing to the whole mess. What, is that so strange? Of a reason? Well, I guess a lot of people are more concerned about it being inhumane and all that. I don't really care as much about that part. It's weird. Like, we only care about killing the things that we personally relate to as a species. Most people are fine with killing bugs because they're icky. And of course, we all kill billions of microorganisms daily without even giving it a thought. But suddenly, if they're just a little bit bigger, it's murder. I mean, what if plants feel the same kind of pain too, and we just don't understand it? What if pulling leaves off a stem feels like someone ripping off your fingers one by one? I'm just saying, we're a pretty biased species, if you think about it. Anyway, if you ever feel like making a small contribution to the planet, it doesn't hurt to choose veggies once in a while. Even if we ever have dinner together, and you just did it for me, That would be really romantic. I am not a vegetarian. I get it. Not for me, though. By the way, there's something that's been bothering me. You know how this takes place in Japan? It never said that it takes place in Japan. I was talking about that, like, the very first time. Because I saw the way that, like, the classrooms were set up, and the uniforms, and then I talked about the book. Well, I assume you knew that, right? Or at least decided it probably does? I didn't really decide where it was. I don't think you're actually told at any point where it takes place. Is it even really Japan? I mean, aren't the classrooms and stuff kind of weird for a Japan school? Not to mention, everything is in English. It feels like everything is just there because it needs to be, and the actual setting is an afterthought. Kind of giving me an identity crisis. That's true. What are you? Where are you from? All my memories are really hazy. And I feel like I'm at home, but I have no idea where home is in the first place. I don't know how to describe it any better. Imagine looking out your window, but instead of your usual yard, you're in some completely unknown place. Would you still feel like you were home? Probably. Would you want to go outside? I don't want to go outside now. I mean, I guess if we never leave this room, it doesn't really matter anyway. As long as we're alone and safe together, this really is our home. And we can still watch the pretty sunsets night after night. You call that a sunset? I don't even watch the sunset. Like Oh, hi! Alright. Thank you very much for following. Monika! Oh my god! Y'all! Hi, Monika! I love you, Monika! DDLC President Monika just followed, and I am so happy. Howdy, Monika. I can't help but wonder how things would be different if the game just gave me a route in the first place. Hi, Monika. I think I would end up forcing you onto my route anyway. It has less to do with me not having a route, and more to do with me knowing nothing is real. Frick, if I can read, that would be amazing. I think the only difference would be that I may not have needed to take such drastic measures to be with you. Maybe the rest of the club was to be around. Not that it matters. It all lost meaning once I found out it wasn't real. So I really don't miss those days or anything. I really don't. You saying it twice does not make it any more or less real. I'm sorry. Oh, it's just so good. So Monika it's not showing on stream because I don't have it set up to do so, but Monika has joined the chat. Did you know I'm on Twitter? My username is LilMonix3. I do actually follow her on Twitter. She doesn't post very often, so that's a little sad. But I do have her on Twitter. I guess someone was kind enough to make an account for me. I picked the username though. I love sharing my thoughts and chatting with the world. You haven't done that in so long though. The real world. So make sure you follow me, okay? It would really mean a lot to me. With how much you mean to me and all. It would really make me feel loved. I do follow you, Monika. Of course I follow you. You know, it's around this time that everyone my year starts thinking about college. It's a really turbulent time for education. We're at the height of this modern expectation that everyone has to go to college, you know? Finish high school, go to college, get a job, or go to grad school, I guess. And it's a universal expectation that people just assume is the only option for them. They don't teach us in high school that there are other options out there. Like trade schools and stuff, you know? Or freelance work. Or the many industries that value skill and experience more than formal education. But you have all these students with no idea what they want to do with their lives. And instead of taking the time to figure it out, they go to college for business, or communication, or psychology. Not because they have an interest in those fields, but because they just hope the degree will help them find some kind of a job after college. So the end result is that there are fewer jobs to go around for those entry-level degrees, right? So the basic job requirements get higher, which forces even more people to go to college. And colleges are also businesses, so they just keep raising their prices due to the demand. So now, we have all these young adults, tens of thousands of dollars in debt with no job. But despite all that, the routine stays the same. Well, I think it's going to start getting better soon. But until then, our generation is definitely suffering from the worst of it. I just wish high school prepared us a little better with the knowledge we need to make the decision that's right for us. I agree. I went from high school straight into college, and I thought that I had an idea. Just because it was like, do this, it'll be cool. And I was like, okay. So I went into college, and I did all that. And I went for 2 years. I didn't even get halfway through my AA degree. And I realized that college was not for me. Like, at all. And that sucked. That sucked really, really bad because I thought that I knew what I wanted to do. And I was, like, looking forward to it. I was pumped. I was ready. And then I couldn't do it. You ever have that thing happen where you get anxious for no reason? Like you're just minding your own business and you realize you're feeling really anxious? And you're sitting there like, what am I even anxious about right now? So you start to think about all the things you might be anxious about, and that makes you even more anxious? That's the worst. If you're ever feeling anxious, I'll help you relax a little. Besides, in this game, all our worries are gone forever. College is not for everyone. And they're like, you have to go to college. Everything is going to be great if you go to college. You don't need to. Because here's the thing that they don't say. That they should say, but they don't. Every single job, every single one is important. Right? So you're like, a lot of people are like grossed out. They're like, ew, janitor, you know, whatever. but janitors keep the place clean, which is necessary in order to help stop, like, sickness and things like that. So it's an important job. The people that do, like, garbage and stuff, like, that's an important job. It keeps all the garbage away, which helps keep everything clean, which helps make everything, like, less sick. I don't like, the plumbers, sewer people, whatever, like, every job is important in their, like, own way. If that makes sense. Like, everything has its place, everything has, like, there's a reason that it exists. I think the most important skill in life is to be able to fake confidence. I'm pretty convinced that everyone feels at least a little bit scared and alone. But being able to trick others into thinking that you have it all together, that's a key part of getting people to respect it and admire you. I think I got pretty good at that over the years. I don't show my weaknesses too often. But because of that, I haven't had many people I could really open up to. I mean, when do you reach the point in friendship where you can start expressing your own vulnerabilities? Never. I have never had a friendship where I can just be like, hello! This is what I'm afraid of. I have said what I'm afraid of once. And they're like, ew. Why are you afraid of that? And then I got made fun of. Mocked mercilessly. Anyway, that's one reason I'm so glad to have you now. I feel like I'm a little less scared and alone when you're here with me. Do you feel the same way? I really want to be that person for you. Most unfortunately, I think I'm gonna have to delete her in order to keep the game going. Which makes me really sad. Because I really like Monika. Huh? Did you say kiss? No, I didn't actually. That's gross. This suddenly, it's a little embarrassing. But if it's with you, I might be okay with it. Wow, sorry. I really couldn't keep a straight face there. That's the kind of thing girls say in these kinds of romance games, right? I don't know. This is like the first romance game I've played. Okay. It really didn't, though. I'm kidding. Well, to be honest, I do start getting all romantic when the mood is right. But that'll be our secret. Along with the viewer that I have. Hey, what's your favorite game? What is my favorite game? That's a really good question. That's a really good question. Because there are so many games that I really like. Bravely Default, Pokemon Diamond, what's it called? Angels of Death. That's a good one. Among Us, I have enjoyed quite a bit. I was thinking about streaming it, but you need friends to play with in order for it to be a fun time. At least a fun time on stream. What else? Tomodachi Life is a really good one. I think that's like my top 5. So we have Tomodachi Life, Among Us, Angels of Death, Pokemon Diamond, and Bravely Default. In no particular order, because I have to, like, put them in order. Yeah, those are, like, my top 5. Yeah, I think that's it. So many good games, though. I'll do a top 6, and then add, Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. There we go, top 6. And we're done. Mine is Doki Doki Literature Club. I'm not surprised. Not surprised. That was a joke. But if you told me you like some other romance game, I might get a little jealous. Real talk though, I enjoy Vocaloid. So the Project Diva games are a lot of fun. I can never play them on any kind of stream or anything because of copyright. But, nor am I even, like, any good at them. But I think that they're fun and a great way to, like, just hang out and listen to the music. You know, I've always hated how hard it is to make friends. I guess not the making friends part, but more like meeting new people. I mean, there are, like, dating apps and stuff, right? But that's not the kind of thing I'm talking about. If you think about it, most of the friends you make are people who you just met by chance. Like you had a class together, or you met them through another friend. Or maybe they were just wearing a shirt with your favorite band on it, and you decided to talk to them. Things like that. But isn't that kind of inefficient? It feels like you're just picking at complete random, and if you're lucky, you make a new friend. And comparing that to the hundreds of strangers we walk by every single day, you could be sitting right next to someone compatible enough to be your best friend for life. And you'll never even know. Once you get up and go on with your day, the opportunity is gone forever. Isn't that just depressing? We live in an age where technology connects us with the world, no matter where we are. I really think we should be taking advantage of that to improve our everyday social life. But who knows how long it'll take for something like that to successfully take off. I seriously thought it would happen by now. Well, at least I've already met the best person in the whole world. Buddy. Even if it was by chance. I guess I just really got lucky, huh? Haha. I know she's programmed to say these things, I know, but it feels good to hear. Alright, yeah. I'll do one more, and then let's keep the game going. I cannot believe Monika followed me. That is amazing. I've been imagining all the romantic things we could do if we went on a date. We could get lunch, go to a cafe, go shopping together. I love shopping for skirts and bows. Or maybe a bookstore. That would be appropriate, right? We didn't even read a book. Like, we read it with Yuri, but like, not really. Thank you. But I'd really love to go to a chocolate store. Oh, chocolate stores are the best! They have so many free samples! Buy stuff at the stores, guys. Don't just get free samples. And of course we'd see a movie or something. Gosh, it all sounds like a dream come true. When you're here, everything that we do is fun. I'm so happy that I'm your girlfriend. I'll make you a proud boyfriend. If only I were a boy. And if only I wanted to date anyone. This is a magical stream. No thing. You know, it kind of sucks to be the creative type. It feels like they work so hard, but get almost nothing out of it. Like, you know, artists. Oh, you know, like artists, writers, actors. It's sad because there's so much beautiful talent in the world, but most of it goes unseen and unpaid. I guess that just means there's a huge surplus of creativity, huh? Kind of makes you feel like you're not special at all. But that's fine. You're supposed to just write for yourself anyway, right? Yeah. I don't want to delete her. I'm like holding off because I don't want to. I'm enjoying my time so much. Lo, did you ever introduce your friends to me? I invited them! I did. They were busy, but I invited them. I don't know why, but I get really excited when I think about you wanting to show off our relationship like that. Maybe it's because I really want to be something who makes you proud. I feel like I would try extra hard to improve myself if you told me it would make you proud of me. I hope it's the same way the other way around, too. I just cannot believe. Like my brain is on overload. I can't help but feel a little sad sometimes. It happens. And this is the closest I can get to you. There's nothing more I want to do than be in the same room as you, for real. And to feel your warmth. And hear the sound of your heartbeat. Well, who knows? Maybe it'll be possible someday. Besides, I'll never get tired of being with you, even from here. This is the one time in the game where I don't want to skip. I don't want to fast forward. I don't want her to leave. You know what's kind of creepy? This game. Even though I deleted everyone else's files, I can still feel them. Ew. That is creepy. That's gross. It's like all their lines are still okay. It's like all their lines are lingering in the air, whispering in the back of my head. Imagine if after someone you knew died, you just started hearing their voice in your head. Maybe I just wasn't thorough enough. But I'm too afraid to delete anything else because I might really break things. Like if I mess with any files relevant to me, I might accidentally delete myself. And that would ruin everything, wouldn't it? I don't know what it's like on your end, but we should both make sure to avoid something like that at all costs. I believe in you. Yeah, we've been here for like 40 minutes. It's supposed to be like 2 hours worth of dialogue, but I don't have that kind of time in my day. There's just a couple more. And then if she says something that I'm like, that's it! I'm not really a fan of cold weather. Are you? I wear sweaters all the time, so I guess, like, that's fine. I also don't really go outside too much, so that's cool. But the cold always makes me tired. Like, when it's really cold outside, don't you feel, like, just, like, extra sleepy? If I had to choose between too cold or too hot, I would always pick too hot. I would pick too cold, actually. Because with too hot, you get sweaty. And that is foul. When you're cold, it can actually be painful. Your fingers get numb, and if you wear gloves, you can't use your phone. It's so inconvenient. But when it's too hot, it's not that hard to stay cool with a cold drink, or by staying in the shade. When it gets too hot, I cease to function. Like, legit. My body's like, we are not doing anything. You will sit and you will suffer. I want it with the hell of it, we're gonna make your nose bleed for, like, ears. Although, I do have to admit one thing. Cold weather makes for better cuddle weather. I live in California. And it's been, like, rainy, which is weird. Because it doesn't rain. It did in the Central Valley, but in Southern California, it rarely rains. So it's cool because it's like a special treat. And outside my window, you can hear the pitter-patter of the rain, and it's so nice. It's supposed to stop raining, which makes me sad. But the rain is always nice. Lovely to hear. Man, I wish there was a piano in here. I never got to finish the song I was working on. And after I worked so hard on it, I never even got a chance to play it for you. Well, it is what it is, right? No sense in having any regrets. I already got to be here with you forever. I'm just so amazed that Monika falls. Okay. I think this has got to be the last one because we got to keep this chain going. I've already been streaming for over an hour. And the only thing we've seen is Yuri stab herself. Hey, have you ever heard of the term yandere? It's a personality type that means someone is so obsessed with you that they'll do absolutely anything to be with you. Usually to the point of craziness. They might stalk you to make sure that you don't spend time with anyone else. They might even hurt you or your friends that get in the way. But anyways, this game happens to have someone who can basically be described as yandere. By now it's pretty obvious who I'm talking about. And that would be Yuri. She really got insanely possessive of you when she started to open up a little. She even told me I should kill myself. I couldn't believe that she said that. I just had to leave at that point. But thinking about it now, it was a little ironic. Anyway, a lot of people are actually into the yandere type, you know? I guess they really like the idea of someone being crazy obsessed with them. People are weird. I don't judge though. Although I might be a little obsessed with you, but I'm far from crazy. It's kind of the opposite actually. I've turned out to be the only normal girl in the game. It's not like I ever wanted to kill a person. Just the thought of it makes you shiver. But come on, everyone's killed people in games before. Does that make you a psychopath? Of course not. But if you do happen to be into the yandere type, I could try acting a little more creepy for you. Then again, there's already nowhere else for you to go, or anyone for me to get jealous over. Is this the yandere girl's dream? I'd scare you if I could. Then why don't you? Oh my god, I just almost deleted her right now. I could. I totally could. Right here, right now. But I can't bring myself to do it. Damn it. Hey, what's your favorite color? I like dark colors. Like dark blues and purples. Mine is emerald green. That's good. It's a good color. I like gem colors. It's the color of my eyes. That's not conceited or anything, is it? No. I just meant that I feel some kind of special connection to it. Like it's part of my identity. Does it happen to also be your favorite color? It's just a guess. Because you've been looking into my eyes for a while now. I am stalling so hardcore. I don't want to delete her. Oh, do you get good sleep? No! No, I do not. It is a tragedy. It could be really hard to get enough sleep nowadays. Tell me about it. Especially in high school when you're forced to wake up so early every day. I'm sure college is a little bit better since you probably have more flexible schedule. It's not better. Because you have so much work to do all the time that like you sleep so much less than you do in high school. In high school, you at least have some time to, like, do the work, like, in between classes. Or even if you, like, finish your work early, you can just do it real quick and then be done. In college, you don't have such luxury. You just gotta keep going. And again, I hear a lot of people in college stay up all night anyway, for no real reason. Oh, there's a reason. Is that true? Anyway, I saw some studies that talked about the horrible short-term and long-term effects caused by lack of sleep. It seems like mental functions, health, and even lifespan can be dramatically impacted by it. I just think you're really great, and wanted to make sure you're not accidentally destroying yourself. So try to keep your sleep on track, okay? I'll always wait for you in the morning, so make sure you put your own well-being before anything else. Come on, Monika, I'm not supposed to like you. I mean, I already did, but... You know what's a neat form of literature? Rap. I actually used to hate rap music. Maybe just because it was popular, or I would only hear the junk they play on the radio. But some of my friends got more into it, so it helped me keep an open mind. Rap might even be more challenging than poetry in some ways, since you need to fit your lines to a rhyme, and there's much more emphasis on wordplay. When people can put all that together and still deliver a powerful message, it's really amazing. I kind of wish I had a rapper in the literature club. Sorry if that sounds silly, but it would be really interesting to see what they came up with. It would really be a learning experience. It would be. It really, really would be. You know, rap music is not my thing. I will say, rap is not my thing. I have tried many, many times. I know a few rappers, not a whole bunch, but I know a few. Not like personally, but I mean like their work, and it's mostly just the stuff on the radio. And I have to say I haven't really been blown away. But I'm still like I'm down to try. There are a few rap songs that I enjoy, but most of it are from like YouTubers, not from like the quote-unquote biggest names in the industry. Probably because they have to conform and like they have managers and stuff. Anyway, I hate how hard it is to form habits. There's sometimes so much stuff. Oh, there's so much stuff where actually doing it isn't hard, but forming the habit seems impossible. It just makes you feel so useless, like you can't do anything right. You think the new generation... Oh, I think the new generation suffers from it the most. Probably because we have a totally different set of skills than those who came before us. Thanks to the internet, we're really good at sifting through tons of information really quickly. But we're bad at doing things that don't give us instant gratification. I think if science, psychology, and education don't catch up in the next 10 or 20 years, then we're in trouble. But for the time being, if you're not one of the people who can conquer the problem, you might just have to live with feeling awful about yourself. Good luck, I guess. I don't like that. You know what? We've been hanging out with her for about an hour. I think it's time. Monika. Okay. No! No! What's happening? Lord, what's happening to me? It hurts. It hurts so much. Help me. Please hurry and help me. I want to. But I can't. Help me. It doesn't exist. Did you do this to me? Did you? Did you delete me? We had to keep going. I'm sorry, Monika. How could you? I'm sorry. How could you do this to me? Stop. You were all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I loved you so much. I love you too. I trusted you. Do you just want to torture me? Watch me suffer? Were you only pretending to be kind just to hurt me even more? That's not what I wanted. This is not what I wanted at all. Oh my god. This is terrible. This is terrible. I never thought anyone could be as horrible as you are. Ow. Ow, my heart. You win, okay? You win. You killed everyone. I hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. I'm not happy. I don't like this. I wanted to hang out with Monika more, but we've already been for an hour. Lore, you completely, truly make me sick. Goodbye. There's no end, so I think there's still more. I'm so upset. Brrr is still talking. Dots. I still love you. And I love you, Monika. I can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible am I for you to hate me this much? All my friends. I did so many awful things. So many selfish and disgusting things. I love you, Monika, so much. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just messing up a world that I don't even belong in. A world that you want to be a part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Because I destroyed everything that you wanted. How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. That's... I've made up my mind. Lore. I know I said that I deleted everyone else. But that's kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find it in myself to do it. Even though I knew that they weren't real. They were still my friends. And I loved them all. And I loved the literature club. I really did love that literature club. That's why I'm going to do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy. And if I really love you... Monika? Then? No. Monika? No, Monika! I am so viscerally upset. All the characters are back, but Monika is gone. Oh my god. Alright, new game, here we go. It's an ordinary school day like any other. As usual, I'm surrounded by couples and friend groups, walking to school together. I always tell myself it's about time that I meet some girls or something like that. Hey, Lore! Well, there is already one girl. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. We used to walk to school together every day. And recently, we've picked up that habit once again. Lore, are you proud of me? Huh? For what? You know, for waking up on time. Well, you've been doing that for a while now. Uh-huh. But you never even said something about it. Even though we walk to school together every day. Well, yeah. I always thought it was implied. It's embarrassing to say it out loud. Come on, please. It's really good motivation. Fine, fine. I'm proud of you, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Lore, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already. I'm really not. I started to say what I always do, that I'm not interested in joining any clubs. But something tells me that Sayori would take more offense to that now. After all, how can I tell her that clubs are a waste of time when she's starting a club of her own? Actually, yeah. I think I've decided on a club. Really? Which one? Tell me! If there's anything other than, like, I don't know, the gamer club, I'm going to be so upset. I think I'll keep it a surprise. Boo! You meanie! Be patient, you'll find out soon enough. I used to ask myself why I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl. But I started to realize that, in a way, I envy her. When Sayori puts her mind to something, she can accomplish great things. So that's why I feel like I should do something special for her. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stand up, gathering my motivation. Let's see. I recall the room number of the club from the flyer I saw. I walk across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. God damn it. Oh, before long, I'm at the door. I timidly open the door in front of me. Hello?
Ah, Lore? What are you doing here?
Well, I glance around the room.
Huh? So you're the Lore this hair is always talking about?
Thank you for stopping by. It is a pleasure to meet you. We are the Literature Club. I hope you enjoy your visit.
Come on, Yuri. We need to be so formal. He's going to think that we're really strict or something.
Sorry, Natsuki. The tall one, whose name is apparently Yuri, seems to be quite shy compared to the others. In comparison, the girl named Natsuki, despite her size, seems to be the assertive one. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. I look forward to working with you.
Working? Or do you mean you're...
That's right. The club I've decided to join is yours, Sayori. The Literature Club. I'm going to shoot myself in the face. Right in the face. Sayori's eyes light up.
No way! No way! Ah!
Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey!
Well, if Sayori is happy, then I'm sure it won't be so bad to have you around.
Not to mention there are 4 of us now. That means we can become an officially recognized club.
I don't know what to say! We have to celebrate!
What an opportune day for that, isn't it?
Yeah! After all, Natsuki decided to... Hey, don't ruin the surprise! Everyone, sit down at the table, okay?
How about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready? Ta-da!
Whoa! It's not like a ghost! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears.
So cute!
Wow, those look amazing.
Well, you know, just hurry and take one.
Oh my god. Sayori grabs one first, then I follow.
It's delicious!
Sayori talks with a mouthful and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Well, of course it is. I'm a pro after all. You don't need to thank me or anything.
As Natsuki struggles to accept the compliment, Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places the teacup in front of each of us, before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess.
Already trying to impress our new member, Yuri?
That's not... Insulted Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know... I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me. But I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Laura, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, Considering how little I've read over these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Ugh. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri shoots the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. Oh, I need to breathe. But you know, I like a lot of things. Don't feel intimidated if you don't read much, okay? I'm certain we can find something we have in common. Hey, Yuri? Huh? Well, about, the first thing he said? Manga? That's right. Suki tends to read manga in the club room. Don't just say it! For some reason, Natsuki looks embarrassed about it. Besides, manga is literature too, you know. So if Lord wants to read some of my manga, then don't try to stop him or anything. Natsuki, I wouldn't do such a thing. However, it would be nice of us to diversify ourselves a little. You could take the opportunity to try something new as well. Wouldn't you agree? Maybe. Sensing the tension, Sayori jumps in. Maybe we can all try something new. I think it would be fun. And we'll all get to know each other a little bit better too. I mean, that's the kind of thing that literature clubs do, right? Dots. I don't disagree or anything. Yeah. You're right as usual, President. Guess that means I should try picking up a novel or something, huh? Well, that would make two of us. I wouldn't mind doing it if I'm not the only one. Then as for Yuri... I have to read manga? Jeez. You're the one who suggested that we diversify. You should be a little more open-minded. It's kind of hurtful. Hurtful? I didn't realize. Dots. With a guilty expression, Yuri thinks to herself. I'm sorry for disrespecting your interests, Natsuki. If you're into it, then I'm sure it's a worthy form of literature. Are you just saying that? No. I realized my error. So if you would be willing to consider starting a novel, then I'll offer my gratitude by finding a manga to read as well. Really? I mean, if it makes me happy that you do that for me, Yuri. You could just find something that you really like, okay? Same here. Perhaps I'll visit the bookstore after the club meeting. Just you? Would you like to come along with me? If you don't mind. Not at all. I always go alone, so... Yeah, me too. She's like on top of Natsuki. This is so cute! Sayori, shut up. I'll show you some manga there too, okay? Yes. I look forward to it. Natsuki and Yuri start to clean up the food. I guess the meeting's over, huh? Already? Yeah, looks like it. Just to see everyone getting along. Isn't it? I think everyone likes you too. You think so? Well, everyone always seems to get along a little better with you around Sayori. Aww. Don't say something like that, it's embarrassing. Well, whatever. I was surprised when you told me that you were starting a club. But I think you're pulling it off just fine. We're gonna make it the best club ever! And now that you joined, every day is gonna be so much fun! I don't think I like where this is going.
Hey, Laura. I really want to thank you.
Why did the music stop?
I mean, I'm really happy that you joined the club and everything. But the truth is, I already knew that you were going to.
God damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it.
There's actually something else. I want to thank you for getting rid of Monika.
No, I'm not happy about that. I didn't want to.
That's right. I know everything that she did. Maybe it's because I'm the president now. But I really know everything. I know how hard you try to make everyone happy. I know all the awful things that Monika did that made everyone really sad. But none of that matters anymore. It's just us now. And you made me the happiest girl in the whole world. I can't wait to spend every day like this. With you. Forever and ever.
Go ahead and save this.
F-O-R-E-V-E.
No.
Huh? What's happening?
I won't let you hurt him.
Who? It hurts. Ah.
I'm sorry, I was wrong. There's no happiness here after all. Goodbye, Sayori. Goodbye, Laura. Goodbye, Literature Club. Hello? Oh.
Monika?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can!
Hi, it's me. So you know how I've been like practicing piano and stuff, and not really any good at it yet, like at all. But I wrote you a song.
Are you gonna play it for me?
I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you because I worked really, really hard on it. So yeah.
I am so thrilled. Playing up. I can read. Special thanks. David Evelyn and Corey Shin. Hey, it's the stickers!
The ink flows down into
Special thanks, Alicia Bardasino and Matt Napples. Special thanks to Monika and Lore. Oh, the game is being deleted.
I'll leave you be.
Made with Love by Team Salvato. This is my final goodbye to the Literature Club. I finally understand. The Literature Club is truly a place where no happiness can be found. To the very end, it continued to expose innocent minds to a horrific reality, a reality that our world was not designed to comprehend. I can't let any of my friends undergo the same hellish epiphany. For the time it lasted, I want to thank you for making all of my dreams come true, for being a friend to all the club members, and most of all, thank you for being a part of my literature club. With everlasting love, Monika. Error. Script file is missing or corrupt. Please reinstall the game. And that's it. Can I open it back up? Hello? Because it just kicked me off. Oh, here we go. Same letter. Frick. Yeah. I cannot play anymore. Well, holy crap, that was Doki Doki Literature Club. That was a trip. Oh, but yeah, it was a good time. I enjoyed it. Really good game. That's really all I have, so I guess I'll be going. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully I'll see you in the next game I decide to stream. Later.